Hello everybody, welcome back to another But the Great at Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS Shieldhall tutorial part 3. This is the final part. So, in part 3 we'll be getting all of the doors and windows, the bit of the lifeboats, rest of the handrails, and the rigging. So I already do have it all marked out over here, and some portions written down. So, we'll actually start off with something fairly easy. We'll get all the doors and windows. So, this also includes the portholes. So I have made a few slight changes since the last video. It's like all these windows here and here. Like these are 2 blocks tall. These ones need to be 2 blocks tall. Over on the prototype you can see they are 2 blocks tall. Over here these windows actually need to be 2 blocks tall. I just realized. Just gonna mark that out now so I don't forget to do that later. These back ones, yep, those are 2 blocks tall. And then back here, 2 blocks tall. There we go. And then most of it's the same. Really. Like on the bridge, you got some of the wider windows here on the sides, while on the prototype, just had singles all the way across. So I have marked them all out with blue wool. So now, with that, we'll go ahead and get started. So we're gonna actually start up at the front here and get our door. So I'm using white door, lovely white door. Gonna need a black stained glass and glass pane. Or if you want for the portholes, you could just use stairs. But I'm just going to stick with the original design and use the glass. So as you can see on the prototype, I did put like lights behind all the glass. So if you want to do that, you can, but I'm just going to leave that out for this one. I'll just put black blocks behind all the doors. So anyway, if we come to our well deck here, go to the forecastle here, there are 2 doors to add, one on each side right here, like this. And then leave a 2-block space, and on that 3rd block we'll add a porthole right there. Just that little bit up at front, for the rest of the forecastle on here, there are this first window here does kind of go where the wall is. So if you want to just remove that one, you can, but I'm just gonna keep it. But yeah, basically you go on this corner here, place one, then leave a 1-block gap and place a glass block because it's on the corner here. Leave another block gap and place a pane, block gap and a pane. Then leave a 2-block gap, place a glass block, and a 1-block gap, and we'll place a glass block. 2-block gap, place a glass block, and a 4-block gap, and then we'll place a glass block. So all that is the same on the other side. Actually, that one we can use the actually we do need to keep the glass block. Everything is the same on the other side again. So just go ahead and change these. I think. Never mind. Okay. Okay. Glass, 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 glass. There we go. Hooray. Wait a second. What is that? Oh, interesting. Right behind here. I guess I didn't realize this, but where the wall is, I put the sea lantern. And it just covered up the banisters for the stairs. So anyway, that is the whole front area done. For the rest of this area here, rest of the ship, we use spruce doors. Or if you want to, I'm actually gonna go with dark oak doors. It's better. So siblings. Anyway, um, for the rest of the doors and windows, I'm just using dark oak doors because you know the front ones here. These are like big metal doors for like crew spaces. And these other like more wooden doors were for more passenger areas. So on the front here we have 4 tall windows, just 2 on each side. So 2 there and 2 there. And then coming along the side here, we go on the first block, well, second block back really, and we add a row of 4 windows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a door. Then leave a 2-block space, and on the third we add another window. Leave a 2-block space again, and on the third we add another window. And then in this little corner, we have a door. And then we have 1 block space, and we'll add a little porthole up here. So again, if you want to use stairs for your portholes, you can just do like that. But I'm going to continue using glass. And then coming along the side here, we leave a 1 block space on the side. On the second block, we'll add 1, 2, 3 windows, or portholes, not windows, but portholes. A 2 block gap, and add a 4th porthole. So again, all this is the exact same on this side. So I'll just do those now. Alright, and then along this back wall, it's really just the same as the front area. I just put a door there, and then a porthole there, up in the top. And the portholes are pretty high up on the ship. Like way up there. Great. There's all that. Coming along this wall here, we have a 2 block space from the corner. We'll add on the 3rd block, place a window. On the 3rd block again, place a window. Now on the 2nd block here, we'll place a door, and you know how picky I am about which ways the doors face. Okay, so it looks like this one just faces forward. Like that. Leave a 2 block space, and on the 3rd, we'll add another window. 3rd, another window. And then on the 3rd, we'll add another door here, which faces back. Leave a 4 block space, and then on the 5th, we add another door there. And again, all this is the exact same on the other side. So if you do plan to do interior for this, you know, these doors and windows don't really matter at the moment. You can go ahead and change these if you like when you're doing the interior. This is just what I've seen based on, if you somehow have deck plans. I can't find deck plans anywhere for this thing. Not even on their website. So if you wanted to somehow are able to do interior, you can go ahead and do that. I would just say, if you're making up interior, the plans do, like, there's one like tour map that says these side bits, like separating the promenade decks, are the bathrooms. So on the port side is the men's, starboard side is the women's. Just so you know. And then right underneath these skylights here is the engine room, and right in front of that is the boiler room. Also down in the hull of the ship. But anyway, moving on with the doors and windows again. So add 2 little doors on this corner here. So one here, and then put the other door over here, like that. And then coming along this side wall again, go to the top block and we'll add 2 more portholes here. So 1, 2, like that. Leave a 1 block space and we'll add another door here, which I think is like that. And then leave a 4 block space and add another door on the 5th. And then leave a 1 block space, oh my goodness, and on the 2nd block we'll add another porthole there. And I don't know if those doors are facing the right way. I will check just a moment here. They're facing the right way, wow. So in the back end here, this is actually not symmetrical. This is like the one part of the ship that's not symmetrical for doors and windows. So we go from this side. So from this corner, we'll go to the 2nd block in. We'll add our full window. We'll leave a 2 block gap, and on the 3rd, add another window. 1 block gap, and on the 2nd, we'll add a door here. Leave a 3 block gap, and on the 4th, we'll add a door like that. 1 block gap again, we'll add another door there. We'll leave another 1 block gap, and on the 2nd, we'll add another full window. Lovely. So then on this final deck house here, it's just the same on either side. We go from this block right here on the back and go to the 3rd block forward, add a porthole, and then the 2nd block in front of that, we add another door here. Also, if you want to like raise these doors up a block, you can, because you know there was a bit of, it's actually probably like I'd say at least 6 inches of wall between like the floor and the door, so it was kind of the doors are basically kind of raised like that. Is what I'm trying to say. So that went for like all the doors. So if you want to go ahead and do that, you can, but I'm gonna stick with this. Actually, I think this back area should have been portholes. And I'm also putting a door the wrong way. Change it to that. Let me check. Let's see. Yeah, these were supposed to be portholes. So just go ahead and remove these bottom blocks like that. There we go. There's our portholes up there. Yay. So just got technically 2 more decks for portholes and windows. So on this deck here, these windows were kind of weird actually. On the front, it was just like shorter square windows, like shorter than these deck below. So these windows just put as squares right on the front here. Just on the second block up above the deck, like that. Oh, and also, before I move on with anything else, there is a builder's plate, so if you want the builder's plate, I don't exactly know what it says, but this one says, "Hi, Zack been here." Zack's wonderful English. Just put that sign there. Oh, I forgot to grab the sign part of it. There we go. Hi, Zack been here. Alright, and then apart from this, we have 2 doors on the side here. Well, I guess 1 door on each side, just like that. And then we have, basically there's this covering above here. I think in reality, yeah, looking at this other model of the ship, this, as I was explaining earlier, like in, I think part 2, maybe it was part 1. No, it was part 2. It's part 2. Where basically this whole tan part is like a canvas. So looking at this model, it appears that originally this was just an open space with some I think there's like there's a slightly raised platform, and it had some like deck chairs. They're not deck chairs, benches on it, and a skylight. And then also, I'm just also seeing this, that the entire bridge, like they're actual bridge wings, so this entire side bit would have been just cut off, and the wall would have ended probably about here. Just slightly different. It's definitely gone through a lot. So this is like the most modern, most recent version of the ship. But to start simple with these windows, this was actually more of like a not glass, not canvas. It was like a screen, like a smoke screen. I think that's the right word for it. That went across, so you can probably just use gray. It's like a gray screen. So I had gray instead of black. You basically have a 2x3 in the middle, and then a 2x2 on each side of that. And then along the sides, just add 2x2s all the way along from the back to the front until you reach the staircase. Like that. And then we'll get to the bridge in just a moment. It's back here. 2x2, 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 2x2. Count these in just a second. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2x2s. Great. And then just one more bit of portholes on this aft deckhouse thing here. It's probably just like a skylight or something. Just got one on the front, one on the back, and then one on either side, right in the middle. Alright, and then finally with the wheelhouse here, and I think there were actually 2 windows that I did miss when making the prototype. Yeah, there's one right here, and then one right here. They're kind of covered up by the canvas now, but they are there nonetheless, so I just keep them there. And then, oh man, actually there might have been more behind that. Let me see if I can, yeah, there should be, add like a 1x2 there, and then back along here, we'll add another 1x2 right there. And then on the sides, just have a single one, right above the red and one above the green. And then across the front, we have 2 there, 2 there, Two there and two there. So these side windows were slightly wider than the ones in the middle for whatever reason. In the middle, we just add 5 singular windows like that. Great. So that is all the windows and doors and portholes added. Yay. And this sign should be a block. Yeah, it should be a block lower. So, it's really looking like itself now. So just a bit more to add. I'll go ahead and add the lifeboats now. So there's just a few different blocks that we'll grab. There we go. So if we go to our spruce planks here, and I'll do it, it's the same on the other side, I'll do this side, start. I'll go to the second block in on the planks, like second block forward from the back, and then place, I haven't written down, I have not written down, where, how many blocks back it is, third block inward on the planks, so 1, 2, 3, and then second block forward, and we make these 5 blocks tall, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then forward 2, just like that, and then we will leave a 6 block gap, and on the 7th block we'll add other davits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and forward 2. Yay. Alright, and then for our lifeboat itself, we have like a 6 block long keel. So just go to the like white edge here and go to the first plank in. We'll add 6 long in between the davits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that. On each side of that. We'll basically just add stairs all around that. And then a block on top of all those stairs. There we go. Just add some chains connecting the lifeboat to the davits, and then also bring it across. And then if you want to add the lifeboat cover, it is just red. At least that's what I used. So, there's lifeboat cover. Now I'll do the exact same thing on this side. So third block back, third block in on the planks. Second block forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward 2. Then in the middle we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stairs all around. If I can, come on, there we go. And then blocks there. And then add the chains. And then the lifeboat cover. And I believe the cover was red for these lifeboats, though that could just be speculation. I can't be totally sure. Let's see if I can find any proof of that. Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, wait. Looks like these lifeboats were actually uncovered, and then they just had like a red inside. Like the inside of the lifeboat was painted red. That's what it looks like. But again, that is just kind of speculation. I can't really tell very well from these pictures. So, there's a lifeboat on. We'll just basically finish up the outside with some handrails. So we get our white fence again, and add the rest of the handrails that go around. So just gotta, when you get to lifeboat here, just bring it back and kind of bring it next to the davit. And then around here, we'll add handrails all along the planks there, so it connects to the canvas. And then this just goes all the way around the rest of the ship. Around the back, docking bridge. With the fence now, with iron bars, your handrails would connect to like wall pieces, but now with the fence they don't. So it can be useful, I guess. I think actually this entire area here, I think that would have been fully closed off. And they just would have had like a gate, I think. If I can, yeah, there we go. Here's a picture. What are we seeing? Okay, so it was fully closed off. And then, I think there was, trying to figure this out. I think there was like a gate. I just had a gate, right, yeah, they do right there. And there, just so you can actually get to the lifeboat now. Great. Yay. Fantastic. That is technically the entire ship done, besides the rigging. For the rigging itself, on the prototype, you can see I used white stained glass panes. However, to make things easier for myself, I'm going to be using just black stained glass. Plus, these wires were supposed to be black and not white anyway. So we'll go to the tip of the bow here, and we'll go to this, basically just this slot in here. Bring this back by 2 like that. On that second block, we had 1, 2, 3. And now again, we'll do this just kind of in the lines. So on the second block forward from that, we'll add 1, and then do row 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individual ones, and back by 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 individual ones, and then 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2, and then 1, 2, 3. And then for the second line here, this just branches off from the other end of the 3. So we got, I think it is just rows of 2. Yeah, rows of 2 all the way up. So this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows of 2. Yay. There's another center rigging. So this just goes on top of the black box here. We have a row 2 like that. And then going up, we have a row 3, and then 3 again, and then another 2. Alright. And then in the well deck here, we'll basically go to the last black block in front of the stair. We'll add 1 there. And then going inwards, we have a row of 2 like that. And going diagonally, and if you've seen my rigging tutorials, you know what diagonally means. So going diagonally, we'll add another row 2. And then inward, we have 1, and then another 2. And diagonally again, we'll add another row 2. And going inwards, we have 1, and a row of 2. And diagonally, we have a row of 2. And then inward, we have another single 1 right there. Alright, and then go to the second block behind that one. So it should be connecting to the fence here. First block of the fence, make it 2 blocks tall. And inward, we have a row of 2. Forward, we have 1. Inward, we have a row of 1, 2, 3, and then 2 again. Then forward, we have 1. And inward, we have 2, and then 3, and then 1. And then forward, we have single row 2. Inward, we have 3, and then 1. Forward, we have a row 2. Inward, we have a row of 2. So there we go. And again, this rigging is all the same on the other side. So I'll go ahead and get the aft mast now, which looks slightly tricky. We'll basically go from the corner here, and on the green, we'll go to the second block forward, and we'll add our first block there. And bring that up by 2 blocks. And right behind that, so on the first block down, we'll add a row of 1, 2, 3. And then going like diagonally inward, so just sort of like that, we'll add 1 right there. And then also going up and inwards, we'll add a row of 2. And then also diagonally from that, we add a row of 2. Just kind of got that. And then from this row of 2, we'll go inward by 1. And the other row of 2, just bring it inward. This one will go forward by 1, other one will go inward by 1. So do this top line first. So from that row 1, we go going inward. We have 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then 3, and then 3 again. And then going diagonally, we have 2, Then inward, we have 1, 2, 3. And then inward again, we have 2. And then for the bottom bit of rigging, we'll go from this one again. And going diagonally, we have a row of 2. And then going inward, we have 2 and then 1. And diagonally, we have a row of 2. And then inward, we have another 1 right there. Yay. And then from this glass block, we'll leave a, what is this? 9 block space. So on the 10th block right here, we'll add our next bit of rigging. So we have 1 block there, and then going inward, we just have 1 right there. Ah, I've fallen. And then going back, we have a row of 2 and up. And then inward, we have 1. Going diagonally, we'll have a row of 2, and then 1. And then inward, we have 1. Back, we have 1. Inward, we have 1. Back, we have 1. Inward, we have 1. And then diagonally, we just have a row of 2. And that should connect up with your other line right here. Yay. Alright, and then from behind there, we'll leave a 5 block gap. So on the 6th block here, we'll add our first block. Bring it back, we'll add 1. Going inward, we'll add 1. Back, we'll add 1. Inward by 1. Back by row of 2. And then going diagonally, we have 1 right there. And going back again, we have a row of 2. And then diagonally, we have a row of 2. And then 1, like that. And then going back, we have a row of 2. Diagonally, we have a row of 2. Inward, or not inward, but back. Back a row, a single 1. Wow. And then inward, we have 1. Back, we have 1. Diagonally, we have a row of 2. Back, we have 1. And then finally, inward, we just have 1. Yay, and that should connect up with your mast again. So, we'll get the funnel now, which, seeing how the funnel is so small and stubby, I don't even know if it needs rigging, but it had it, so I'll add it. So go to this second bit here, where the mast connects right there. And from this second block up, right there, on that corner one, we'll bring it forward by a block. And going diagonally, we'll place a block like that. Then our next one just stays on the same Y level and goes diagonally again. Then going up, we have 1, and then again, and again, and then going inward still with diagonally, we'll add 1. And then again, one more time diagonally, we add 1. It should connect up with the top bit of the yellow on the funnel. Yay. And then from this block right here, where the mast connects up, we'll leave a 12 block gaps. On the 13th block right here, we'll add our glass block. Then going diagonally back, we'll add 1 and then a 2. So we got to add 2 individual going diagonally. And then staying on the same Y level again, we'll add 1 more diagonally from that. And going inward, we have a single one there. And then going diagonally again, we have 1, 2. And then staying on the same Y level, we have 1. And then again diagonally, we have 1 right there. Yay. And just a bit more to add. On the funnel, or mast, in between the masts, we got a bit. So if you go to the forward mast and you go to the 3rd block down, we'll add a line of, I'm going to use this, 22 blocks. So that is just black stained glass. And going up a block, like this, we'll have a row of just 43 black stained glass. And then if you go to the 12th block forward on that, 12th block back really, we'll add 2 underneath, and then just bring this forward to connect to the wheelhouse. So going forward, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then forward again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then finish it up with 1, 2, 3. And the final bit of rigging here, and you go up after that 43, however, yeah, 43, we'll have a row of 22. There we go. Yay. So I just have to do your rigging on the other side, which since I have marked out, I can just do it fairly quick. So this also gives me a chance to talk about stuff. So as you can probably tell by now, February is coming to an end pretty quickly. So that means, tutorial month will be ending soon. I know it's so sad, but I mean, it did get a lot done. So yes, it actually did get a lot done. Now I need to actually, make more projects to work on. I also need to get my watch hours up. I think I need about 700 more. Until I can set up memberships and get Queen Mary 2 tutorials rolling out. There's that. Also, two ships I do have planned for the future are the SS Noronic, the Great Lakes passenger steamer, which burned in what I think 1914, and then also the SS Morro Castle, which also burned. Basically, to put the Morro Castle story in short form, it was on its way back from Cuba to New York on a cruise. It wasn't it was an ocean liner, but it was just on a cruise. The captain died, and then the ship caught on fire. Yeah. I suggest you watch Ocean Liner Designs, Mike Brady's video on it. Just look up like a SS Morro Castle or something. It should come up from Ocean Liner Designs. As for the rest of the tutorial month, so tomorrow begins the new mystery series, the one I am not telling anybody about. Not even anybody in my shipyard, Cervix shipyard. Nobody there knows. Only I know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow, starting tomorrow. So that'll probably last, I don't know, 4 or 5 parts. So it's not super big. It is a ship with no interior. I don't plan on interior anytime at all. Then after that, so we'll have part 1 of that on Thursday, and then on Friday will be the second part of the hospital ship France conversion. That ends the month really. So on Sunday will be part 2 of the mystery ship, and then Tuesday. Is that right? Hold on, let me think. Just trying to think here. Actually, I might just finish the mystery ship into March. So on Saturday I'll do part 2, Sunday do part 3, Monday do part 4, and then on Tuesday will be the wartime passenger, like passenger wartime version of France conversion. Fairly simple. That'll probably take like 15 minutes to do, more or less. Because it's really just a color scheme change for the hull and the funnels. And then after that, I don't know. Gotta think of something. I might just take like take a bit of a break from doing like tutorials. Maybe release some sort of other kind of video. Maybe we'll do like start a little survival series again. Last 2 attempts just flopped. The first attempt, we didn't even get part 1 released on YouTube. And then the second attempt, which is still currently posted. I haven't taken part 1 or 2 down yet. But I reset my computer and lost the world file. So maybe we'll do a third attempt at that. See if we can get something like that going. You could also do. I could also make I said I probably wouldn't do tutorials, but I might do some sort of tutorial on how I build my ships, like how I design and build them. So like the Shieldhall and Keewatin, or maybe do like a quick tutorial or two on how to build larger scale ships, like a 10-to-1. Um, so I'm sure I'll think of something. I believe the next major interior is probably going to be Andrea Doria. Either that or one of Zack's Gustachios, um, one of his fictional ocean liners that he's making. Um, so I think SS Noronic is probably going to be the next exterior, unless, Zack finishes his Gustachio first. Although Morro Castle, I have had people suggest Morro Castle, so I might get that exterior done before anything else. So yeah, that's really all for the shield hall. So all the rigging's done and everything. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. So hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. So bye for now.